And we are back. Episode 7 of the Deuce Almighty Road to Pro series. And we are officially professional fighters. 1 win, 0 losses. Y'all see the gloves? Bro, as a pro, you get to keep your gloves. You see the merch, every star gonna fucking shine. Monstrositus, my strength and conditioning coach. Yo, I just fought professionally like 20 hours ago. Look at me. Damn, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Officially a professional fighter. Thank y'all for fucking watching all these and all the Instagram clips and videos and reels and whatever the fuck. Thank y'all for watching the fight. Thank y'all for supporting. Yeah. We gonna celebrate. Prosecco Poppy. That's what they call me in these streets. You feel me? Wait, damn. Damn. The glare be super crazy. Chalice. Come on. We gotta pour up on the jaw. Alright, nigga. Hold up. Let me get this poured up and then we gonna talk. We gonna go over the fight, over my intentions, over um everything that happened leading up to the fight. Uh yeah. Cheers. Yeah. Bet. Alright, let's get comfy. Shit, so um uh I fought at 125 last night in Greenville, South Carolina, a Sin World Series Worlds Collide 2, and I main evented my pro debut. What? My family flew out, drove down. The homies drove down. Shout out Jaren and Maul. Fucking people watching from all over. Which ways, yo? Fucking crazy. And it was amazing fight. Amazing. All the things were amazing. I almost missed weight. Not amazing. But that was me bullshit. Um so let's kind of start there. Yeah, we Friday um did my normal thing, got massage. Shout out Nina. Got went and got like reflexology done on the bottom of my feet so I can like understand like my connection with the ground, with the mats. Um and I was doing so much running around Friday, which is weight cut day or weigh in day. I did so much running around that I like ran out of time to like cut the weight. And then we had to drive an hour and like everybody trying to meet up at the same spot and get coordinated and leave, but everybody got their own lives going on. So like and I felt heavy. I had to cook for the weekend. I shouldn't have did that. That's really what did it. I should not have cooked. I should have just lost money buying food and shit. It would have made my life a whole lot easier. Eh, it would have made the story a whole lot more boring. But damn, yeah. We left here like 5, almost 4. We were supposed to get weighed in and be in Greenville. I live about an hour and 30 away, hour and 20 away. So me, Christian, Jag, Corey drove out there, stuffed my car full of fucking things. Bro, I got a little Saturn, dog. 4 humans, 2 of which weigh 200 pounds. And then all of us with gear for 2 days and food for 2, 3 days. Like, yeah, the car was packed, jam packed. And then I had t shirts and hats. Uh, and yeah, so we drove out and like we got there like right as we were supposed to weigh in. So I ran from the car to the venue. I took like a scenic route. I ran the other way first, get a sweat going, then ran back to the venue, to kind of see what I could do with my weight. Ended up being 125. Oh, I'm lying. 127.5. Need to be 125 or 126. But I was still 2 pounds over. We want to try to make the weight perfect almost every time. 125 point something or 125 oh, you know. So, weigh-ins are done. I get there, you gotta sign more paperwork and all this shit, bro. That shit be annoying. You gotta pay the South Carolina State Commission. You gotta pay the people you fighting for. You gotta pay everybody just to fucking fight. It's an expensive hobby. It's an expensive hobby, especially as an adult, because you don't need to do this shit. Um, and yeah, had we all had weighed in. I weighed in 2 pounds over. I'm like the only nigga to miss weight out of 40 motherfuckers. I'm the me. What are the fucking chances? What are the fucking chances? Out of all the motherfuckers that can miss weight, me. What the fuck? So I didn't even tell my coach. I was like, yo, I'ma just. And then I met Jeff Lee for the first time, my strength and conditioning coach. Shout out him. Bro, he's huge. He like 6'2", 250 house. Like he like this chair. Like shit, kind of crazy. But it made me proud to be under him because at least he fucking lifting weight and shit. I hate a coach that don't do that shit. That shit'll make me mad. Um, and yeah, so I pretty much it was like we finished up the weigh in. I fucked up. I had to go do some shit, and I did that around like I want to say 6:30. Um, and we had to be back at the venue at like 7 or something like that. So I just went on a fucking fast ass jog around the city of Greenville, maybe like a mile, mile and a half, 2 miles. Just pretty much booking it up hills, trying to get a sweat going. Stopped and shadow boxed a little bit, then ran back, hit a bunch of hills. Then I tried to shadow box the fight at like fight pace, and that helped me a bunch. And then like during my second or third round, I get a call from Christian like, "Yo, we need you back." And I'm like, "What?" He like, "We got to do face offs." So then I go back, I run back, and I go and do my face off, and I still hadn't made the weight yet. So like, if y'all see the weigh in video, it's my last post on Instagram. I'm in like sweats and they're tucked into my socks, and I have my shoes on, and I have like my shirt on tucked in, and that's because I was just fucking running with a winter coat on outside with a fucking soccer jersey, a long sleeve soccer jersey, and that T-shirt under it. Um, so yeah, weighed in. As soon as we hopped off, we faced off. You feel me? Shook hands, did that whole little deal. Soon as the fucking camera stopped, um, took my shit off. Then I was 125.5. Yeah, cut 2 pounds. Round of applause. Cut 2 pounds in about 30 45 minutes. All pure work too, not in the sauna, bro. I went and ran. Um, so yeah, that's how I made the weight, and then pretty much it's just on like Donkey Kong, boy. Me and the homies went to the hotel, got our rooms. We took a walk to the gas station to get some water, cause it was like $3 for a 16-ounce bottle of water at the hotel. So went and bought like some gallon water bottles for fucking nothing. $3 for a whole ass gallon. Maybe more than 1 gallon. Uh, I just got a text. I ain't gonna answer it though. I got y'all. Um, but yeah, man. We got back to the hotel. Then it was pretty much time to lock in, get ready. Threw on some. It was fights on all night. As soon as we get to the hotel, I start flipping through the channels. Mexican boxing on, like in Mexico on fucking Telemundo or some shit. It was ESPN Deportes. Let me chill. So start watching some boxing. Just getting your mind right, relaxing after like make trying to make weight. That shit is so stressful, bro. Um, so just trying to decompress. And then yeah, we was watching like it was Bare Knuckle was on, some one championship Muay Thai was on. It was like it was kismet. It was like meant to happen. And then I started writing my intentions down. I started writing my intentions down probably like midnight. Let me see the date. That will tell you if it's before or after midnight. Um, all right, let's go into this, John. The date is 11:15, so it's after midnight. Intentions for Daniel Agri. So now I'll tell y'all what my game plan was for this fight. And if you've seen it, then thanks for watching. If you haven't, then go watch that shit. I actually don't know how to watch it. I haven't seen it either. But here are my intentions. My goal, my very first goal was show him your level, underlined with a period. Show him your level. The next one was strong and fast jabs. Use fakes and feints to pull out his leg kicks and blitzes. Make him pay for overcommitting. Use snap teeps to the body. Trust your training, trust your stamina. Get your legs back quick on kicks and teeps. He likes to kick legs. That was like his thing. Have patience in the clinch. Use your eyes. Show no mercy. Use every violent strike when the time is right. Use your IQ to finish the fight, and I will finish this fight. Knock him out and use the slip cross with a kick. Starting with show him your level. I feel like I did that. I feel like I did that, and that's like the greatest compliment that I've been getting from everyone is just like they're telling me that they're telling me that I outclassed him, or I showed that like I had really good skill, and that's literally the very first thing I wrote on here. The very first thing I wrote on here was show him your level. Um, so I'm happy that people think that I outclassed him because that's like the main thing I wanted to show was like I'm supposed to be here. I'm not like just some guy that's fucking trying to go pro for nothing. Like I deserve to be here. Um, and I'm very proud of that. That was his third or fourth fight as a pro. Um, and hopefully that lines me up to fight some really good people. But I'm I'm like that, and I do believe like in my skill, and I wanted to show everybody that like I'm not the dude that just throws 1,000 strikes. Like everyone always has like these terrible or like these one-dimensional thoughts on fighters when they don't really fucking know them, or like when they don't truly believe in them. It's always like, oh, the black dude, he's just fast. Oh, he's athletic, like that. I hate that shit because like I'm elite. I'm not just fast. I didn't use my speed in this fight. Like it didn't help any. So like I wanted to show people that I am elite. Not I'm fast, not I'm twitchy, not I'm like I'm athletic. 'Cause that's always what people want to fucking say. No, I am a good fighter. I am a great fighter. Period. Like I am high level. And I just hate getting that fucking compliment of, "Yo, you're so fast." Like, nigga, it's not that, bro. Like I have good timing. I see you loading up. I can see you settling before you strike. Like I'm paying attention. And they always just try to pass it off as speed because they like don't want to believe that you're better than them. Um, so I just wanted to show people like I'm of that ilk. Like I'm like that. My next intention was strong and fast jabs. This was kind of I didn't do it as well as I could, or as well as I could have. Um, I landed some good jabs. I landed some strong jabs and some fast jabs. But for him to be a leg kicker, that would have put me in a terrible position. Um, And when I started off trying to throw jabs, and he would he was quicker and more elusive than I expected. So he was getting out of the way a lot easier or a lot faster than I suspected. And the way he was like moving back but out, like he was kind of like cutting like an L, and it felt like he was setting me up for something hard. So I really just did not want to play that game. And like Johnny was like, "Yo, where's the jabs? Where's the jabs?" And I heard him in the ring, and I started using them more towards the end once I got more comfortable. But I should have been doing that the whole time. I could have done that without setting myself up for failure. I think I was just very nervous. Um, yeah, strong and fast jabs. I landed some good jabs, but I could have done a lot better on the jabs. I could have done a lot better throwing hands in general. I got to change how I shadow box, I think. There's just a few things, like a few kinks in there that I do just because it looks cool and not because it's functional. So that's something that I really have to work on. Uh, Use fakes and feints to pull out his leg kicks and blitzes. And I feel like I did that. Once I realized the jab wasn't working, I started just pumping it, and I started seeing him move quickly, and that allowed me to kind of back him onto the ropes, and then force him to start fucking striking with me. And nobody finna box with me, bro. I'm not saying they won't land, but you not about to box with me, bro. Everybody always think they gonna stand and bang with me. It don't work out for nobody. It don't work out for nobody. Since I was like 4, it's never worked out for anybody. So, I have like the utmost confidence in my hands hurting people. Um, so I was very very happy, and there was like one point in the fight, in the very beginning where he started banging first, and then like he hit me, and then like I stayed there, and I started banging back, and he realized, oh shit, wait, he fight too, like, and I seen it in his face because he started shelling on the ropes, and then he realized, oh shit, like he's a fighter as well, um, and I took away his ability to blitz with the teep. Oh, that's actually my next thing. Make him pay for overcommitting. Snap teeps to the body, and I dropped him, or yeah, I dropped him with 2 or 3 teeps to the body. Um, yeah, I forced him to not fight his game. Uh, and remind you, I only seen a 1 minute clip of him fighting. I've never seen him fight before. I took everything I thought based off of that 1 minute clip on Instagram. I didn't watch his MMA fights because MMA don't count for Muay Thai. I think I watched a little bit, and it was just, so I just couldn't watch that shit. Uh, but yeah, make him pay for overcommitting. So like using the fakes, using the feints, and then getting him to blitz, and then making him fucking pay for it. I didn't land clean hands like I wanted to. Uh, I didn't throw combos like I wanted to. Um, Cheers. If you in South Carolina right now, go to your local ABC store, get you some prosecco. Their prosecco is your prosecco. Hey, if you in the United States right now, go to your local liquor store. Their prosecco is your prosecco. Take what you want. Um, but yeah, I wanted to make him pay for overcommitting. In the clips I saw, he blitzed through a lot of like 4 or 5 strike combos, hooks and uppercuts, straights mixed in. Very little straights though, not many straights. Um, and yeah, so I just kind of wanted to get him going, get him feeling like he should bang, get him feeling nervous, and get him like kind of cooped up and feeling like he needs to bang back, to kind of fight his way out of the corner, fight his way out of the off of the ropes. We'll just make him feel like he needed to fight his way to win. Um, and then trust your training and trust your stamina. That was something I was really, really nervous about, because I know I fucking train all the time, and I know that I've been training for this like fight like intensively, tentatively, intensely. All four of them, all three of those. I know I've been training for this fight like hard. But I've still never been 3 minute rounds. So just trusting that I'm prepared to do that, and that I'm prepared to like I can do my pace and do my thing and it not be a problem and it don't cause me to fucking lose. Um and just trust your training, trust your stamina. That was I feel like I could have went harder, but again, I was really nervous going back to that second point. Nah, yeah, this no, this yeah, just staying here. Just being nervous that he was going to lull me into some hard shots. I was just very nervous of that. Just my lack of experience in a pro setting. I don't know. Um, the next thing is get your kicks back quick. So my teeps and my kicks. I hate being swept, and being swept is not a good look in Muay Thai. Hitting the ground at all is not a good look in Muay Thai. And I mean, if I don't know how many people know or give a fuck, but like I do give a fuck about the Muay Thai rule set, and following the rules of Muay Thai. So and like of golden age Muay Thai, golden era Muay Thai, like touching the ground is just not good. Period. It could lose you the fight just touching the ground. Um, so, just getting my legs back from my kick so he can't catch them and sweep me, or like uh, push my leg up high to unbalance me, not allowing him to catch my teeps. My next thing, which is the most important thing that I did, I feel like, was patience in the clinch. He had me on the ropes a lot. It's like locking my body up. I'm gonna talk about that, but yeah, he had me on the ropes a lot for the first round, middle of the second round, and then when I stopped swimming and fighting for position, I think the ref realized I was the only one trying. He just wanted to get there to kill time. And then the ref just kind of just didn't let us clinch. And for me, that's fucking annoying because like I train to clinch. Like we're in like a newer era of where the refs don't even let you clinch for real, and he's a part of that problem because people are just locking up. They're just going and just holding here or going around your body and holding here, and they're not swimming for position or throwing elbows and swimming. And y'all, the people that are doing that constantly are taking the chance of us to fucking do this shit away, of us to clinch like true Muay Thai away. So like that locking shit is cool if you want to get to a position, you get a knee in, but like start working. Like the locking thing is ruining Muay Thai. It really is because it's taking away our ability to clinch. It's not allowing refs to respect our clinch ability, and that's a very big part of Muay Thai. Like we gotta get that out of here. We gotta stop allow. I'm not saying like because I know we're all teaching, the locks, but like it's not a way to advance in the clinch. It's just a way to kind of kill time and minimize damage. But like, you're supposed to be trying to show your skill. So like, having patience in the clinch, and realizing once I was like, yo, I was turning him, I was swimming, I was fighting for elbows, and then I realized, wait, he's not moving. I'm doing all this work for the both of us. And that was his fucking plan. That was his plan, was to just tire me out, hang on the ropes, and just let me get tired, and hopefully he can like squeeze out a win. And like there was one time in the second round, where he was just holding me on the ropes, and I just stopped moving. I just started holding him. I just started looking at the ref in the eyes, like this, and like he was like break, and then my opponent was like, "Yo, let me work, let me work," and I was like, I was like, what, bro? Like, you're not even doing anything. Like, you're not doing anything. You're just kneeing my thighs. And, like, kneeing the thighs works, but you don't really feel that in the fight, or me. I didn't really feel that in the fight at all. I just felt like my legs jiggling. I don't know. Like, I just felt like, you know, I don't know. But so, like, if that was their game plan, it was just a really bad game plan. Um, And as I was fighting him, I was just realizing what their game plan seemed to be. And I had a semi right with the kick the legs, and they just wanted to make my legs tired. But I don't know if they had a plan for after that. I think they just wanted to do that and then skate to a win. And like that's just not what the fuck we do. Like people are just playing with this game. People are playing with this game. Um Bro, swim in the clinch. Like y'all are destroying the clinch. Watching one championship is sad. They don't even let you clinch, but because everyone's going right into a lock to one knee, it's like you're kickboxing. Like if you want to kickbox, then kickbox. But I want to swim. I want to be elbow and be elbowed. Like I want to knee and be kneed. I want to get pushed like my where I'm about to get kneed in my face because they swung around and got both hands on the back of my head and I have to fight for it. Like I want to be able to grow in the clinch, and people aren't allowing us that opportunity because they're trying to like minimize damage and show control. Um, Low quality shit, to be completely honest with you. Um, and that's not going to beat the elites. Like it's just not. Like you have to understand the game. Um, that makes me itch because I love clinch. Like at our gym, if you like, we love clinch, bro. We do real Muay Thai. Like we love this shit, and to see people like destroying a game that we fucking love, like, is ugly and it's disgusting. And I don't like that, man. Make clinch great again. Make clinch great again. Um, my next one was use your eyes. Use your eyes. Look for things. Look at the legs. Look at the hands. See his body. See his head. When we get into firefights, make sure I'm still looking. I'm blocking and looking and blocking and looking. Um, Use your eyes. Use your eyes. Don't just like go into a daze and just kind of fight. Like, be looking for things. Be seeing shots. Be seeing what's open. See what's not open. See the space between you two. That way you know what you can land and what you cannot land. Make sure you can like see the ropes behind them. See the corner behind them. How should I move him? How should I not? Just use your eyes. I feel like I feel like I did that pretty. I feel like I did that pretty well. Um, I was noticing when he was switching stances. I noticed that something I never realized. Okay. I seen in the one clip I saw him. I think he was orthodox in the one fight I saw him, and he's been fighting for 10 years now. Um, but in this fight he came out southpaw, and I just felt like what southpaw. Um, going southpaw against another southpaw, and you ain't southpaw is like a death trap. Um, and the only reason I realized that he wasn't true to southpaw is when in the second round after I started landing, he switched to orthodox, and I was like, oh shit, he never really been a southpaw. He just was trying to maybe psych me out or something that he's working on. Probably because in his last fight he got kneed in the liver, so he wanted that lead side closer so he could probably protect his liver better. Um, but no, no, no. Don't switch your stance in your fourth or third professional fight. That is like asinine. That's insane. It's just the amount of reps you have in that stance is just not enough reps for someone that stays in their stance, you know. And going south again, southpaw against another southpaw, I don't know about that, but I do going to, you know, if we're still thinking that his game plan was to attack my legs, then him being southpaw and me being southpaw allows his left leg to kick my right leg a whole lot easier, which would be his rear. Um, so if that would key into that game plan, that will also make the inside kick a whole lot faster since that would be his lead leg. So like that, those are good points, good things to do. But I don't know, man. I don't know about switching your stance this late in the game. Uh, Even if you are nervous about, you know, fights, like do new shit in amateurs. That's what that shit is for, cause it's literally amateur hour. You know what I mean? Um, but use your eyes. I feel like I saw everything. Um, he didn't throw anything that I didn't see. He didn't throw anything that I didn't see. We banged a little bit. He caught me with a few jabs out of southpaw, but that was my lack of head movement and me staring at his fucking gloves, trying to see what he was about to throw, and I was like when I should have been in my bop. Uh, but yeah. Next was show no mercy. Use every violent strike when the time is right. So if you realize I didn't throw any elbows in the first round except for in the clinch, um, show no mercy meaning, you know, just like kill. You know, every opportunity I get, kill. Use every violent strike when the time is right. I didn't feel comfortable in the first, so I didn't feel comfortable, you know, throwing anything super crazy. I tried to fly a knee a few times, but that's something I work on every single day. I throw that in training every single day. Um, so, uh, but again, he was faster and more elusive than I expected or than I thought. So, uh, yeah, he just did a really good job. Um, or I don't want to say. I mean, maybe he did a really good job, but he was just. It was surprising. So I wasn't sure what I could and what I couldn't land. Even if I tried to set up that flying knee, I just yeah. Um, I don't think I used that when the time was right. I think I was just throwing it because no, no, no. He just was elusive. I did feel like I was trying to set it up. I just couldn't land it, and that's okay. That's okay. Um, yeah, show no mercy. I banged with him. And then at the end, I threw my elbow flows, you know, up elbow, slashing elbow, peeling his gloves off his head, axe elbows, knees to the body, the Yo Kumpan special. Hopefully, Yo Kumpan would be proud of me for that little last round. Just getting in there, throwing the knees to set up the elbows, throwing the elbows to set up the knees. Yeah, shout out to Elbow Hunter. Um, yeah, use my violent strikes when the time is right. I waited until we both weren't as fast. I waited until, you know, the second, third round to really start throwing elbows. I waited and I never threw them in the center of the ring. I waited until I had him backed onto the ropes, or closer to the ropes to where if he tried to jet back, then he couldn't. He just put himself in a worse position. And then I used, you know, boxing. I watched his hands and I timed knees. I feel like I really did the thing. You know, he was trying to throw hands. I was trying to rip his fucking ribs out of his body with knees. Um, I was being violent when I could be. Um, Use your IQ to finish the fight. So at the very end, yeah, just using my eyes, I realized that I just shouldn't be in the clinch. So I just didn't. I just kept shedding them at towards the end. Every time he would like kind of go into the clinch in the earlier rounds, I would like swim in, you know, and like accept the clinch because I wanted to clinch. And when I realized that he didn't actually want to fucking clinch, that's when I just kind of like when his hands are out, just shed them, or through elbows, up elbows, to kind of time him, through knees. That way he would regret trying to get into the clinch. Um, I started using my jab to set up combos with kicks, using my jab to set up fucking knees. I fucking dropped him with an elbow, with the left elbow. I fucking dropped him with the left elbow, bro. Like, I can't believe that shit. I dropped him with a left elbow. My elbow's still bruised a little bit. You see this knot right here? This little shit. Wait. Yeah, you see them fucking that knot there and there? I hit him with boom. Knotted his shit up. And he just looked at me and just dropped. And at the same time, he threw a right hook, and I threw that elbow. He knocked my mouth guard out. I hit him with that elbow. He dropped. I was like, "Hey yo!" I I think I need a new mouth guard. I think it's just slightly too big in the front. Like when I like cheese, my it pops out. So I knew that my mouth guard was probably going to come out this fight. I suspected that. It's too easy to pop out. I could just do it like my tongue, just and it comes out. So I knew that my mouth guard was going to come out. I was actually expecting it. Um, so I kind of smiled when it did happen. And then one of the things about when people get their now that when people knock out someone's mouth guard, your only goal is to knock their teeth out from there. So like he started trying to fire, and it just didn't work out. Um, and then next, yeah, bro, I kneed him in his forehead and dropped him. I thought I killed him. He fell on his forehead and his eyes were open, looking at the ground. I was like, yo, did I just kill this man? I was like, yo. So yeah, I used my IQ to finish the fight, and I will finish the fight. I guess you can look at that. You can look at that in a different way now. I did finish the fight. You know, I went all 3 rounds. Three 3-minute rounds. My very first time doing that. But I wanted to finish him, but I didn't specify finish him. And that's probably why I didn't. It probably was writing that down. I want to finish him. I put knock him out down here. Um. Uh. I don't know. I just didn't get. I didn't knock him out. And that's okay. That's okay. Everything isn't gonna be that. But I fucking bust my ass. I showed him my level. I used strong jabs. I used fakes and feints to pull out his leg kicks, pull out his blitzes. I made him pay for overcommitting. I used my teeps to the body every time he overcommitted. I trusted my training. I trusted my stamina. I got my legs back quick as I could. I think I got swept like once. Have patience in the clinch. I used my eyes. I did have patience in the clinch. I feel like I showed no mercy. I used every violent strike when the time was right. I did use my IQ to finish the fight. I didn't knock him out, and I didn't get my slip two either. But shit, the last two was just extras, I guess. But I did use my IQ. I did use my IQ. Um, Let me know what y'all want to know about this fight. Let me know what y'all want to know, what y'all want to talk about. I don't have another fight for a little bit. Been getting some texts, some calls from different promotions, so we'll be fighting on some different shows here soon. You might see me in New York. You might see me in Mexico. You might see me in Japan. Ah, man, I just made my pro debut. Um, we're gonna keep doing the podcast thing, so put questions down below. Like, comment, subscribe. Damn, we're really doing this thing. We're really doing this thing. Keep commenting, keep talking to me, keep supporting. Uh, yeah, we're gonna grow together. Get you some prosecco. Get you some prosecco. Come on, come on, shorty. You gotta do the joint that the white girls be doing. Hold up. I just gotta put a shadow on this motherfucker. Get you some Secco, man. Cheers, gang. I'll meet y'all at the top. See you soon.